Hi everyone, welcome to 5 Quote Shakespeare, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone clips. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to visit my YouTube channel for a chapter-by-chapter analysis of the most important themes in the story. See the description for details. Thanks for watching. As we have seen, people fear what we don't understand, and we react with hostility when we encounter the unknown in others. When somebody has something that we don't have access to, we immediately reject it. We all do this, and be honest with yourself. You do that as well. This hostility is compounded when we suspect that those who do possess the unknown have something of value inaccessible to us, and that's where it turns into this resentment, this envy-based resentment, ressentiment, as Nietzsche called it. Do you see? This hostility is a defense mechanism to protect us from feelings of inferiority. Here we see the Dursleys shoo the unknown. There's the owls, symbols of the unknown, and here's the muggles. Here are the muggles shooing them away. Poor Petunia, of course, it's absolutely based in envy, because she doesn't have the magic powers that her sister has. So here's a definition of ressentiment, just from the Oxford reference from online. You can click here if you buy the PDFs. Ressentiment is a vengeful, petty-minded state of being that does not so much want what others have, not that kind of simplistic envy like jealousy, although that's part of it, as they want others not to have what they have. I don't want you to be you. That's how bossy it can be. That's how finger-wagging it can be, do you see? In Nietzsche's view, ressentiment is more fully defined as desire to live a pious existence, wagging your finger at other people, telling them how to behave. Professor Umbridge. And thereby position oneself to judge others, to apportion blame, and determine responsibility. I'm living the proper life. This is the proper life to live. You weirdos and freaks out there should change to adapt yourself to a more normal life like mine, do you see? So that ressentiment exists in our world today like crazy, because the internet and social media is multiplying it by massive amounts. So the theme of ressentiment, envy of others' creative talents and successes, runs throughout the entire Harry Potter series. We see it in Malfoy vis-a-vis Harry Potter. We see it in a lot of other characters as well. Here, of course, the beginning story, it's quite simple for kids. It is reserved for the Dursleys, especially Aunt Petunia's jealousy of her sister. So Dursley, of course, he's hearing mutterings of the word Harry Potter out there, and he's afraid to mention it to his wife because he knows that she doesn't want to hear anything about the Potters. Petunia, says Mr. Dursley, you haven't heard from your sister lately, have you? As he expected, Mrs. Dursley looked shocked and angry at the mere mention of her sister who has access to the unknown. After all, they normally pretended she didn't have a sister. No, she said sharply. Why? Funny stuff in the news, Mr. Dursley mumbled. Owls, the unknown. Shooting stars, the unknown. And there were a lot of funny-looking people in town today. So, she snapped, well, I just thought maybe it was something to do with her lot, he says derisively. Mrs. Dursley sipped her tea with pursed lips. You're not behaving. They don't behave the way that they should behave. I don't want to hear about this. It's a defense mechanism. I'm not unspecial. They're just a bunch of freaks and losers. We do this all the time. Very, very sad. Look around the world and purge it from yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Please heal the wasteland by getting rid of your ressentiment. All right, so related to that is the avoidance coping mechanism.